Right.
I would like to look at our situation similar to while entering the Roman Empire, we would be alongside of the road hung on crosses. That is what their hold has been on us, that has been going on to us, to show the world their great authority and power. They are always going to block you every step of your life as a nation, a people, from God securing and giving grace, His glory and honor. They aren't going to allow you to walk the fruitful path of life, a society, a nation, a people of God's magistration. Yet then, nor is it something you should ask or request from another man. Two males cannot walk in the Garden of Eden together. It's just not natural. As a Christian, no one should block anyone after years of that occurrence, that a dominating terror from their iniquities, to desecrate the glory of God's order, His magistration, His order and His magistration. We must step up to the coordination that was provided by God for us, our Father God. Okay. This is sounding pretty simple where I'm reading it, but if we listen to it a couple of times and watch it, you realize the full of what I'm saying. Establishing ourselves as a unit, a people, a nation, we will be able to show that our love for God is true. I brought a tape. It was quite a while back. And I saw a friend of mine had it when I was working on some houses in Jordan. And when I saw it, it caught my attention right away, so I bought it from him. But I brought this movie to restate what I was saying earlier. That I really brought this tape to be impedingly impressing on your minds. We can no longer be stuck on this same path anymore. And the movie was called The Burning. And back to what I was explaining here. Each of these is a church. Each of these is a temple, represent a temple of God. When you deny that connection to God, when you deny it, is when you disconnect a society from its basic structures, it's like a tribe, all of the necessary senators and all of that. Individually, when you block that, you are burning the church, because it is a church of God. And when you disconnect that and tie those two in, that's why I was saying two men can't walk to the Garden of Eden together. We have to structure out our own source of culture, a circle around us to protect our culture. Let's see. Okay, another tape I brought. Oh yeah, this I wanted to say too. Again, in fact, this is an ongoing occurrence of the same thing. Okay, yeah. Now here is something where I have to go that way, and I have to go there. And I didn't want to bring it up, but I have to. How many of our people have been shot by cops within the last several years while they're blocking, while they're stopping us from structurizing our lives? So there's nothing but chaos. What they're gonna manage something? They're gonna manage something for us? That's pure chaos. What they're stopping is a family ordinance. Let's see. Okay. hostage hostilely the strayed hanging on the crosses from an unchosen path. And in this case, I was talking about the hostages that, you know what I'm talking about, the incarcerated. But I have one more thing I want to bring up. I'm not going to make this recording long, and I hope I get a chance to come back and really, but I think that I'm putting out enough for you to get a general picture of what I'm saying, where I'm headed to, something that I think we just have to admit in our lives. It's inevitable. We're really going to have to step up to the plate. It's inevitable. Our lives are becoming completely, see, like they come to the point where they don't hardly need to collect taxes anymore. They kind of like have a nationwide system that's going on now. So they can pretty much eliminate what society they want to eliminate. And we're not one of their chosen. And nor are we supposed to be. We're supposed to be one of the churches, one of the temples that serves God in an orderly way. We have our system, we have our programs, everything. All ships must sail in the same direction. All the things that these people have, not just senators, securities, FBI, CIA, everything that every nationality has on the face of this earth. All ships must sail in the same direction to God's magistrates. But I brought up one more thing I want to bring up. I brought this CD too. Earlier I brought up something similar to it. This is a CD. It's Bless the Child. And this was a random pick of mine. Sometimes I watch scary movies or funny movies or whatever. And when I watched it, somewhere in the movie, if anybody ever saw it, they show where these people just drove up on the side road in the city and pick up a little boy and kill the little boy. I'm saying this is stuff that happened every day. We're not going to hear about it. We don't have to. It happens. They're sure not going to say, well, we're picking up a lot of niggas in the cities, but it's going on every day. Our children are being strayed, lost. All we need to structuralize and represent ourselves as a child of God. Have a security about our structure, what everybody else has. And I appreciate your time. I hope you really consider it. And to God be the glory. And before I close this minute, I wish that we could all say that sometimes today. And every day, just say, God, you're so great. You're so beautiful. To you be